Originally wanted to film my unboxing, but I ended up making a monologue. So we're just gonna prep and talk and go from there. And then if you see me squinting, I can't see you from afar. Actually, I can see my camera, I can see me. I had a situation. Sorry, too much information. It could be gross. If you have eye situation, or if you're like, if you don't like anything about the eye or something, I'm so sorry, TMI, and I'm giving you a warning now. Like it was so dry that the contact lens got off in the middle of my eye and kind of like go in. I was panicking. It was bad. I almost, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I know they shouldn't be like, but anyway, we survived that. I should have really have taken the contacts after 6 hours, but I was wearing it the whole fucking 12. So glasses for tomorrow, glasses for Sunday, and I probably should get more sleep because I feel like this eye is like the month I have been obsessed with Rode. Shout out to Kathleen because she's the one who got me into this one. Rouge, anyways. This is like my go-to, which is Toast. And then the Toast and Twist is the pen. But then I got this is called the Pocket Blush Freckle. I do like how the color is on my cheek, and this is actually recommended. Like the cheek and lip tint is recommended by Chrislyn. So hey girls, shout out to my girlies. But we're gonna, oh sorry, from my Japan stash. So I still have some stuff that I kind of like. I have a box of like makeup that I got from um I ordered. Some I ordered, some are like bought from my last Japan trip. Nivea. It's a lip balm. I actually don't know how to read the rest, but so it actually smells like a peach. It is a vanilla flavor, that's for sure. Um, very light on the lip, really good during winter. I mean, I've been really mixing my lip combo. Wow, that's a term. Yeah, that's a term. I learned that from my team, by the way. I learned it from the girls that I work with. They're like really are using lip product. The last time that I didn't, my lip went so dry and it was like red cracked. Ouch. And then I usually just go with the Rode. I want to buy the one with the flavors, but I'm gonna wait because I really have so much stuff in my cart. My team knows. Like I feel like my favorite shout out today is my team. They know. Like they were like, Joyce, you have everything. It's so funny because I saw an old coworker, which kind of like an acquaintance, and I consider as a friend and a brother, of course. I really wish him the best, of course. But he was like, yeah, this is Joy. She almost have everything. And I was like, well, this is the guy who so I was like teasing him about being able to travel almost every year. And he was like, no, I'm always here. I was like, no, you're not. And he was like, well, if you stop buying other things, if you stop buying like this collection, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, I have like 4 closets. And he was like, yeah, you have like 4 closets. If you don't do that, then you probably will be able to travel as well, which is true. And I agree with him. So who knows? Maybe my reset and my reset and rebrand is definitely something gonna be different. I don't know. My 30s is something interesting. So this is not the bag that we're opening. Okay, this has been an open bag, but I just kind of want to shout out to my Polen bag, who has survived the last 3 days. She has been shoved into the locker and she has been filled up to the brim. She has been held as a shopping bag. She has been, I don't know, she hasn't been used like this because poor girl is literally um full. Like she hasn't been like used like this because again, Miss Joyce has been filling her to the brim. Um, she when she's very full though, she can't stay on my shoulder. By the way, just for anyone who wants to know, bags that I also need to post. So for anyone who knows, I had the Brooklyn. I have the Brooklyn 39, which has been my week bag last week. And then I had the Brooklyn 28, which is the first Brooklyn that I got. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to answer the phone because that's work. Yes, that's how much I love my work. But anyways, as I was saying, I was talking about the Brooklyn, and then they came out with a Brooklyn 34, but I think that will be a January, February bag at this point. So I'm kind of hoping that the Freya is something that will work for my lifestyle. But I'm also trying to, there's like a couple of bags that I'm aiming for this quarter. Like I really wanted to get the Big Polen in slate gray, or always bluish gray. I also wanted to get the Freya, the Christie, and the Demelier in back. The Demelier or Demelier is currently doing a 20% off through Black Friday until Cyber Monday, and I already missed my chance, so I don't think I'll be able to get it. I probably will either wait next year or wait December or something. And then I still wanted a soft tabby in black with chain in, I think, silver hardware right now, but I'm not sure if I really want a silver hardware or I want a gold. I have a lot of gold hardware, but I feel like I might cling to the gold, to the silver. So we'll see. 39. The 39 is super big. I feel like I bang my bag everywhere, but it's such a good substitute for my medium Louis Vuitton, like my never full which is the medium. It's such the perfect, substitute. It's just like kind of heavy when it's full, or it have a very narrow shoulder, so sometimes it's really hard to like wear it. So anyway, let's get going to the other bags that I kind of want to talk about, and then things are or Songmont, which is a Chinese brand, um can be an option, but if not, Songmon can be like a China bag if I fly, not fly, if when I fly there on our trip for 2027. Like we are manifesting things. She did came in a big bag or a big box, and I misspelled my name, so they had a hard time finding my name apparently. Okay, so there's nothing really fancy on their boxing. I do want to let you guys know that I did pay taxes and duties on this one. I did got them with their 25% off, buy the second one and get 30% off for both, which is their Black Friday deal. Gunner, careful. Sorry, my Gunner is right here. Hi, Gunner. Gonna say hi to them. Hi, Gunner. Hi, buddy. Hi, sir. You want to go see? Or you want to see what's in the box? Right? I know. You said that. Gunner. Bye, Gunner. Gunner went now. So, okay. So there's really nothing special on their packing. They did FedEx shipping. I did pay taxes and duties that I've mentioned. And they literally just fit in a big box, which I just like carried, and they just came in this. But we're gonna open her. So it says Freya or Freja or Freya, I don't even know. But looking at the bag, that's just a dust bag alone. She looks expensive. I mean, she kind of is. I did. She is expensive. And a lot of people were really loving the Christie bag. So we're gonna throw that plastic away. Oh wow, that's okay. So I did got her in I can't remember what color I ordered. So she's fully wrapped. So she's inside a bag and she's fully wrapped, as you can see. Oh, okay. What color? The remains attached. I don't know if I'm gonna return it, so I never return bags. That's a problem. I really. We're gonna open her. Oh, so many bags are paper there. So, okay, so I got the Christie in. Whoa! I got the Christie in. It's supposed to be chocolate brown or espresso. I guess espresso brown, espresso black. Oh, look at that! Okay, we're gonna throw this. Sorry, with recycling. But so one of my favorite feature of this bag that I've been watching from all of the influencers is the fact that you have that strap or that lock that keeps your thing attached together, and then you can slide it up, slide it down. I'm gonna cut scissors. I'm gonna use scissors, and because he knows I like bags, I really do. I don't know. When I was growing up, I rarely own my own bags. Ooh, this is a good moment for like, looking into oneself, and maybe this is it. Let's continue unboxing. So I think one of the reason why I really love bags is the fact that when I was growing up, I really don't own my own bags. I mean, mother, you can correct me, and I'm so sorry if I was wrong, but I'm just a child. And based on my core memory and memories, I don't think I've ever owned a bag in school that it was really meant for me. Like I do remember always wanting to buy those like denim cool bags called heartstrings. And I would always wait for the sale, or we would always go, me and my mother would always go for the sale because it's really expensive. Oh, I kind of got a little bit like squished, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. And I remember that we would always wait for a sale, and my mom would always buy. If she would buy the non-sale one, she would share it with me, or she would ask me to make sure that I take good care of it so I could still wear it on the next school year. And I don't think I've ever owned a bag. There may be just I probably didn't, because I feel like if I did, I probably would have brought that here in Canada. Don't think I've owned any bags. And then growing up, I know my auntie, Mommy Len, would always have like a very nice leather Burke, Dooney and Burke. I think that's the brand. And it's really nice leather. And they're really like very vintage vibe. And I've always wanted to own them. I think she did give them to me, but I ended up like donating it and not being able to actually took good care of it to the point where it really just got rotten, which is, again, it's been decades of bag, which is, I'm sorry, auntie. But I've never, now that I think about it, the reason probably why I really like my bags and I really own bags is because I've definitely never owned a bag of my own, growing up. And I guess now I I buy them. Like I get them. And I know people were gonna tell me, well, yes, Joyce, we get it. You didn't own your own bag when you were growing up, but you have too many. Yes, I do. I probably do. And that's why I'm trying to kind of like really reassess my collection. I think this year I finally was able to get rid of like five to eight Michael Kors, Coach, and Kate Spade bags, because my taste in bag and the lifestyle that I have doesn't really match it. It doesn't really match anymore. And that's why I'm going on the silent luxury or the niche bags like the Polen or now Freya, because I'm really trying to like go with those like time classic pieces that I could use um in the future. I really like the fact that this is embossed right there. It's very minimal. It's very definitely wear them this way. I've seen girls wear them this way, like leaving it open. Gosh, can't English. Um, there's stuffing still inside, but it's a very nice plum. She's very roomy. I did watch a video where someone like the lady was like saying, showing that her camera fit luxurious feel. Ooh, luxurious feel. Guys, did you like my watch, by the way? This is the new Samsung Galaxy Watch 8. It's not the classic. My man had the classic. I had the less classic one. Still expensive though. But yeah, so she is. Oh, it is a little bit like a bummer that the sides were kind of like, I don't know, the interior is a little bit like a leather as well. Seems like it's also leather, like vegan leather as well in plum, which is very nice. I don't know if you guys can see that. But I feel like the moment I start putting things on it, it should be fine. Um it says that if this is taken out, it's not going to be returnable. I don't ever think I'm going to return it anyway, so there's really no issue on that. I do wish that they have something that holds it in the bottom, like, you know. Let me just wait. I don't know what it said, what you call it. I asked Google. Google doesn't know. um but I would say, like, if there's like a bottom studs for it, or feet detail that has like a bottom that protects your bag from being directly on the ground. Not that I would put it on the ground. Okay, maybe I should not be judging, because I think I put my Dior somewhere in the ground too. But anyway, let's go to the next bag.